starting.
All right, here we go.
All right, we got a full house, but here we go.
Cheers. All right, here we go.
All right, we got a full house, but here we go.
Cheers.
Not with the hype. Not with the hype. Not with the hype.
It's great to be back, especially after we keep just
Keep taking those little hiatus.
we've used up all our vacation days, guys.
Nah, I still got more. I still got one.
No, Patrick, I
couple
checked.
more. No?
I checked.
Damn.
I fronted you a few.
Oh man.
And you owe me a few.
Oh, what is this? You can't collect.
Double and triple up.
Damn, I'm going to HR.
No, we don't have that. That's what happens. That's the benefits of having a small business.
We're our own HR.
Yeah.
There's no HR. Damn.
Yeah. I remember, like, I don't even know what agency it was, but I do recall, like, when I started, whatever it was, they were just only reminiscing on the, man, I remember when we had no HR. It was different.
Anything goes.
And nobody loves the HR person when you show up.
I know. Because you got to implement the rules. You got to be the adult.
Sometimes it's not even just rules. It's like sometimes you're there for. I mean, they're called what do they call it now? Culture.
Yeah,
it's it's got a cool vibe.
People and culture. People and culture.
Sounds
Yeah.
so much cooler than human
resources. Yeah, that's But now
cold.
it's like
It's a cold game to say that.
Yeah.
But they'd be like, people and culture. Can I speak to you for a second? We're actually downsizing. Tightening.
just a little shrinkage.
Sorry, I'm triggered.
Man them. It's not with a hype thing. A war.
What's up? It's been a minute, bro. How you been?
Just 2 minutes, not as long as the last one. And of course, it's your boy.
Shop like Shaq.
It's been some time, man.
Yeah.
We had some summer weather finally, thank God, before the summer weather is about to sweep up and dip.
Yeah,
in a couple. You know, it's gonna be here for a minute. Never mind.
It is gonna be here for a minute, but
be like
it's not even. Yeah.
But how have you been, man? In the last, I guess, 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah, man. I've been good, man. I've been real good, actually. Wifey and I took a trip down south, like 2 hours. So
Where'd you go? Atlanta? Where'd you go? Texas?
I wish.
Where'd you go?
The great city of Buffalo, New York. Shout out to Wifey, New York. Hey.
Oh, shout out to our Americans. This is the most Americans we've had in the podcast. So yeah, we got a whole studio.
Yeah, we got a whole
live. It's very hot in here. No AC. Let's go.
Yeah. We here?
Somebody's got to do it.
I guess you don't sound like you said me, I guess. That's not, we don't need the numbers and we don't need the
They're giving us OG energy.
I know. They give us the OG
energy.
Big OG.
We got US vets in the house.
Okay.
We got West Coast natives in the house.
Okay.
We got, wasn't born there, but I lived there as West Coast people in the house. We got people that like good weather in the house.
That's it. Hey, we here.
I love it.
Y'all here. Y'all here.
I was looking forward to this.
Thank you.
You were gonna help me.
Yeah, right? She did it. The whole
What's my
thing.
option? What's my option?
No, thank you. Much appreciated there.
And we need you to touche.
But yeah, please do tell us what we missed, Patrick.
Yeah. So it was beautiful. It was beautiful. So I got to give a huge shout out to one of my best friends, actually, Chantel, and her husband Brian. They recently got married.
Oh, that's why he was upstate. Yeah. Shout out to them. Yeah.
You know, Shem's sister and everything like that. So one of my we've known each other.
Shem
for,
MC.
He did. I don't know if he MC'd. He might have Shemsia. But no, big up to them. They're big. Like Brian's been a big supporter and fan of ours, and just putting people on in Buffalo to our pod. So I got to big him
whole
up.
Upstate community.
The whole upstate community, and of course, you know, we were there celebrating their wedding. They recently got married, like I said, and it was also wifey's birthday. So you know, we have to do it up big. You know?
Happy birthday, Ashley.
Hey.
Oh, we got a whole happy birthday cake. Yeah.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Speaking of,
we got you a little something.
oh snap!
Make sure we
Put that
spelled
on
the
camera.
name
Yeah,
right,
put
you
that-
know?
You know we had to spell the name right.
Yeah.
It was an intentional thing. I said,
Look at that. Look at that.
I'm
Exactly. You gotta get that.
Not more than one.
Tilt it down.
Once
Oh.
is good.
Oh, no, it's slipping. No, okay.
I don't
You're
want to
good.
do
You're
it.
good. It's good.
But I wanted to I actually wanted to put Ashley, not Ashley, the way your Instagram name is, because it's really funny.
I can't find my candles. I'm sorry.
But yeah, so sorry to cut you off with the
this
birthday
is
cake
perfect.
presentation.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Yo,
you were
appreciate
celebrating
you guys
Wifey's
so
birthday.
much. So yeah, we had to celebrate, her birthday and everything like that. So long weekend vibes, you know what I mean? Get out the city. It's been a minute since we actually left the country and got out of the city for ourselves and did something. So felt good, man. It felt good.
Does Buffalo count? Like, did it feel like you left?
It did. Yo, honestly, I thought Buffalo was kind of grimy, but like they showed me. I gotta be real.
First off, no. What's funny about this is like
Buffalo's not grimy, it's consistent.
consistently grimy.
yeah, I feel you.
Consistent.
Yeah. No, for real.
I love how you said big up our Buffalo listeners. They're doing our thing over there, their thing over there, but it's grimy.
I mean, it's not Toronto. It's not Toronto. But
Boosh.
I shouldn't expect it to be Toronto.
Okay.
It's its own thing. And they showed us a good time, man. We were bar hopping. We went out the Saturday night. They got some beautiful spots like jazz bars, rum bars.
I'm
Or
here
no,
for
sorry,
that.
it was
I'm
a
here for
whiskey
jazz
bar.
bar.
Yeah, whiskey.
Like,
the arcade bar.
Arcade bar. So they got like a Japanese themed arcade bar, which was amazing. A DJ was playing dance hall. Like, yo, it was a vibe. It was a vibe. So big up to Buffalo, man. Like, gotta put some respect on that city. We had a beautiful time, and yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to, man. Just try to enjoy the summer while it's here, you know.
Yeah, you didn't come down to CNE and catch all of that madness.
Hell
over
no,
here,
I'm not trying to eat. What was the thing they had this year? It was like
I don't know. What did they have? What was popping this year?
There was some
What
nasty,
was
pizza that I saw that everyone was having. There was like a deep, I don't know if it was deep fried or nacho pizza or something weird, man, was on there.
Not for me.
Yeah, no.
Not for me.
You're right there though. So what'd
But
you
that's
do?
the thing.
What were you up to?
Being right here.
Yeah.
They had the air show this weekend.
Oh yes. we
When
heard
you
that.
live next to the CNE,
Yeah.
you experience the air show every time, which means you just feel like you'll be in the middle of a regular conversation on a Saturday afternoon, and then your entire condo starts shaking, and you see these jets. We don't even really get the visuals that often. Like,
Right.
you might catch a little glimpse when we run out and take a peek.
Yeah. You just hear the vibration.
We just get the chemtrails and vibrations.
Damn. Not the chemtrail. Just like pollution just right above your window.
Yeah, but no, we didn't actually go to the scene yet. All the closest we got was just kicking it on Lakeshore because the weather was crazy. It was the first time we hit like 30. I don't know if it's the first time, but it felt like it was the first time this summer where it felt like summer.
Yeah.
We did that. We went to Richmond Hill. I kicked it up there for a day too as well. But yeah, it was just fairly low key. I don't know. Like I'm honestly just like so head down, ready for October right now.
Yeah. You got a lot happening, man.
Yeah. Actually, we should crack a crawler over. Let's crack a crawler.
Let's crack a crawler to it.
Don't forget to make sure you guys grab your crawler.
Come on now.
$3 at LCBO. A little Porsche crawler, citrus sparkling water, gin, vodka, a little light beer. The homies do it. And follow them at Drink Crawler on Instagram. They really, again, do really popping content. And they give away a lot of free crawlers.
Facts.
So that's your opportunity to get you a sip.
Yes.
A lot of sip. Like, I know some people that walk away with cases on a cottage weekend, so why not?
Why not?
Yeah. So cheers, bro.
Cheers, brother. All right, man.
I was gonna say, yeah. So
That's nice.
it was, and these guys were there too. They were at the CNE too. So a lot of the people that were at the CNE
Yes,
definitely got
that's
to
right,
have their experience. Yeah, but it's been a lot of head down wedding planning. That's what I'll say. And my crack a crawler. It's like it's a thing to say.
Talk to us.
Crack a crawler thing to say, or crack a crawler thing to say. I don't know how to say it.
Cracking a crawler? Crack a... We'll get there.
We don't have anything to really announce as much this week as we did the last time, but what I do want to say is, I'm sorry, man. In September and August, I mean, life is life.
Life is
but
life.
Like September, I'm telling you, and I just realized this week, it's all hands on deck as far as wedding goes. And like, you think you're done until you have to look at the fine details, and you're like, no. There's a couple things you got to check off.
Nah, that last month, I'm telling you, what I tell you, you probably don't even remember, but I told you that like month before.
I remember you just like canceling and saying nah.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I don't even know if it was just the pod. I just remember vibes wise. You're like, no, heads down.
Yeah, like the month before is grind time. Like you really, like you said, you're going through all those finite details, and especially for you, not even doing it here. Like you've got to
Jamaica,
find, like,
bro. So
logistics.
So like, It was up until a couple days ago I finally realized that I'm going there with new clothes. I thought I was just gonna wear my same old, grab a couple jerseys,
right.
some of the swimming trunks that I have from Time.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, go into my archives in Richmond Hill and see if I find something different.
The archives, yeah.
Coco sold the hell out of it. She's like, here comes my Coco impression. It's a 7-day movie, and you're the star of the movie, and you're telling me you don't want to look fly. These are memories that are going to last forever. Not to mention she also looked at my swimming trunks when I went upstairs to the pool. And she's like, "Oh, those popping 10 years ago when you got them, wasn't they?"
Damn. Hold on. What were the styles? Coco, what were the styles? Come on. What were the styles? Come here.
Bruh.
What are we talking about?
I'm gonna cry. Because I know everyone knows what I'm talking about. Do you remember when the Hawaiian style was like lit again?
Yeah.
They had like the red and the blues and the green, different variations of the Hawaiian style. It was those with the red with the orange accents. I was like, bro, I know those hit. But like,
it was going well with my Raptors jersey, so I thought.
You know what's crazy?
No, I had a blue female pair of those. I'm not hating on you. I'm just saying, like,
You're saying we both did this 10 years ago. Yeah,
have done this and then we passed it.
You know what's crazy though? None of the men in here said nothing because I feel like we all got that same. We're not changing it.
So what's funny is separately, I spoke to my uncle Jason, who was also visiting last week, and he's like, we were telling him like.
Yeah.
Planning wise, like how much you got to, we were like, planning on bringing or whatever. Coco's talking about, I got like 3 outfit changes on my wedding day, that type of shit. And he's like, I'm going there with 1 pair of shorts, 1 swimming trunk.
Yo,
what? Man laughed at me in my face. He's like, I got 2 pair of shorts. You don't see them all 7 days.
Bro, it's hot.
I just want to say it's a men thing. I've got
Definitely.
like 9 swimsuits for the week.
Period.
9.
For 7 days. though.
Yeah, but I might
7
want to
days.
switch into a different swimsuit on 1 or 2 days.
Yes. I got these 2 swimsuits. That's
Your
what the same
father
They
has
close the
2
pool.
swimsuits.
Yeah, I own
I
like
can't
2
even
or
wear the
3.
same swimsuit at night that I wear in the daytime because of tan lines.
I will be exploring my feminine side then, because I got a pair of trunks for every day.
There you go.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're gonna see me, you're gonna be like, is that Uncle Darren? I'm like, yeah, that's him. He's different today, though.
I love that.
So Patrick, now I have to throw it to you with all this pressure. Now that I've spent hundreds of dollars this week, and Uncle Darren has 1 for every day.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So I went shopping last week, and I guess I'm going shopping this weekend because I got 2 swim shorts, and that's it. So that's it.
No, Patrick, this is Patrick's plan. Here's Patrick's plan.
Here we go.
Patrick is gonna
talk about it.
Day 1, he's gonna pull up. He's gonna put on his 1 swim trunks. He's gonna be out all day.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be time to nighttime.
Yeah.
And he's gonna throw that swimming trunk over the
railing.
And then day 2, he's gonna put on his fresh ones. And then he's gonna throw those ones. Day 3, he's gonna take the dry ones and he put on the day
Wash those out, rewear them. That's it.
I can put out a very specific that I feel would be verbatim drunk conversation between me and Patrick that would lead to Patrick having 7 to 8 or 9 bathing suits.
Probably.
There's no
There's a couple
But
places.
she's very good at convincing. That's not fair. Coco's good at like convincing you
also
that.
I'm good at coming back from a cuss, and you would cuss me drunk because you don't get quite cussy when you're sober. But when you're drunk, you get a little cussy.
That's true.
And you would like be like, and I'm gonna come back clean, baby. That's fine. But you're gonna get these 6 bathing suits, baby, because you look great.
She said.
But men get away with wearing also basketball shorts.
Well, that's the plan. I'm gonna wear my ball shorts.
Not in 2023. I'm gonna dog.
Well, I was told that she was even questioning me bringing like a jersey,
Yes.
and she asked like, what
Wait,
jersey?
we're not wearing jerseys?
I'm like, this is peak jersey wearing time.
But they do it.
They do it all the time.
I mean, you're the star of the movie, so you can't wear the jersey.
Well-
But on your behalf, I will wear the jerseys for you.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
What's
if
up?
he's a star, what are you? As a part of the wedding party.
I'm the friend that rolls through for like, a couple minutes of like comic relief and he dips out. That's it, you know?
Oh, if you want to be a co-star, and you could dress like a co-star with 2 swim trunks. But from where I'm sitting, it's giving co-star.
2 swim trunks sounds like extra.
Oh man! All right.
You got 7 trunks.
All right.
For
Yeah.
photographic
These could be $3, Patrick.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Listen, yo, Patrick, I do have places to show you that I won't mention on here.
All right. Yeah. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Yeah.
So that's the whole thing. But like honestly, the biggest thing I've learned in the past, I guess it's been almost a full year since I started, but like wedding planning is a real beast.
It's a real beast.
And I think people have like alluded to it before I started. Some of my homies have decided not to go forward with a wedding just based off of the logistics of planning. They said, you know what, all that money, all that time, all that stress, no, I'm just gonna move on with life. We're gonna cheers it, we're gonna go to City Hall, get some rings, and we're gonna keep going. And some people, it works for some people.
It does, man. It does. To each their own, right? But if you are gonna go through with the wedding, it takes serious planning. Like have that coordinator. We already talked about this off air, so I know you guys are good, but
sucks, though.
You got to have the coordinators or coordinator.
Mine sucks.
Yeah, but at least like you know what I mean. Like at least you have someone, and you know there's like the whole wedding team as well that's here to support you guys, right?
Exactly.
But you got to have like at least a month of that month of or the month before, whatever it is, day of. At least have that. Because that's key. Because there's a lot. You're gonna be running around. You're gonna forget things. You shouldn't have to stress when it's your day. It should be about you two getting married and just that's your focus. Everything else, whatever, man.
Like the day of, I just imagine being handled like sometimes I work around celebrities, and you just see how they're just managed on that day of like you having their time for like 3 to 6 hours or whatever. I imagine being handled where they're just like, all right, Shakil, we're gonna move on to photos now. And you're like, oh, okay,
that's it. That's it. Sure. Your phone, don't even worry about it. The beautiful thing is like, yo, you're not gonna have service anyways. So what do you need a phone for? You're good. You're just gonna be moved from station to station, from place to place. And then vibe out for the day. You know what I mean?
After the day was done, and I know your answer is going to be yes, not because Ashley's here, but I know your answer is going to be yes. After all the planning and all the stress and all the hard work and all of the hard dollars earned that have evaporated from your pocket, have now been
gone,
sent
vanished,
to everybody else.
Vanished.
Do you feel like that was worth it? The whole planning, all the stress, all of it. You would do it again, but you wouldn't plan it again. Like, that's my question. Would you do it again?
It's a good question. And you know what? I will say yes, because we also had to alternate our plans.
Yeah, you were a COVID guy.
We were COVID
guy.
Don't give that COVID guy.
COVID wedding.
No, COVID. No. But it was also
you guys were after. Originally, you were supposed to be during when the whole thing was.
Yeah. So we were kind of at the cusp of like things, opening back up and not right. So I would do it again simply for the fact that like we had it smaller. You know what I mean? The people that we really wanted there were there. You know what I mean? And we had a reception that wasn't even like, it was a reception, but it was just a vibe. Like, you know, you guys were there. We went out for a night.
Talking about the club?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
reception. I'm like, was that about the club?
It was a club. But like, no, honestly though, but I would do it again because like, honestly, like we scaled it down from what we wanted. I think we were thinking super grand and just scaling it. Well, that's what I mean. But scaling it back, like, really made it memorable. We were able to spend time with everyone that was there in whatever capacity it was. You know what I mean? So I would definitely do it again. We still look back at our wedding photos and the vibes and just like the cards that we got and everything like that. Like it was a beautiful day, man. And to think that we're coming up to 2 years of that is crazy to me because time goes so fast. But I think having those memories, I wouldn't trade that.
So here's a more real question, and I'm also going to throw it to some people over here. Let's talk about what do they call it? Like where you renew your vows, or maybe like an anniversary party, where some people will go as big as like halls and stuff like that. Like I'm talking about a big celebration. I'm not talking about a house party.
No, I got you.
Would you do that?
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked, and I think solely because we were robbed of the vision we had originally, and there was some people that we wanted to be there that we couldn't because they couldn't travel during that time. So we do want to do something a little bit bigger and probably like some years from now. But we definitely want to do something. I don't know if it'll be a vow renewal per se, because I know we talked about this before, like before we were recording. Like it's a little corny depending on how you do it, right? But we definitely want to do something that gives us a chance to celebrate again with those who weren't there, but also those who were, just in a different capacity without mask and all them other things.
Uncle Darren, you said you got married on base like what, 30-something years ago?
Spent less than $300 to get married.
Damn.
I think my marriage license was like 100 and something.
Yeah, our marriage was like, what day are you off? Thanksgiving's coming up. You off that weekend? Yeah, we're off that weekend.
So
well, let's talk to the minister.
Given you didn't have the big, would you do that for like a 35 or a 40?
We did do it.
We did.
Your mom was there. We did our
How old were you? How
our
old were you?
25th anniversary. We rented out a big, massive hall. We had like 500 people show up. All my military buddies. Your mom came. Mommy Norma, everybody came down from Canada, and we didn't renew our vows because they were good the first time. So we like, we need to renew them, right? They're good, right?
I love it.
They're still good.
Yeah.
But we had a party for everybody to kind of celebrate just everybody in their life.
Yeah.
Everybody coming together.
Yeah.
And it was, I would do it again.
Like you look back and you're like, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the best thing.
How long you been married?
31 years.
Okay, so the
Wow.
first marriage
Wow.
was like $300.
It was $300 and
Wow.
a base chapel that was free.
Just wanna throw that out there.
And a military
Yeah,
chaplain
word.
who was free. And I think the most I paid was for the tuxedo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some people pay more for their alimony than they've ever paid for their
Facts.
ceremony.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
beautiful
facts.
because
Yeah,
That's
it's
facts.
really
So-
not about the bells and whistles. You know what I mean? If you could have some bells and whistles, why not? But if it is really not about the bells and whistles,
It shouldn't be, no.
and that's never been a sign of how long the marriage is going to
Exactly.
last, or how strong the marriage is, or how strong the foundation is, from what I've seen. Because I've
Exactly.
seen big weddings, and those have been the ones, unfortunately, that have been, not as sustainable as some of the marriages that have been like, oh, we went to a courthouse, we just, we just did our thing, and we doing our thing still.
Yeah.
I mean,
Our wedding, my dress was $30. My bridesmaid, I had a bridesmaid. My hair was a gift. My
Lovely.
cake my grandmother made.
Lovely.
Our photographer was a girl I worked with at Olin Mills back then. I don't know if you guys remember Olin Mills was a photo place back in the States.
Wow.
She
I remember that.
She did my photos. Everything was a gift.
Nice. Nice.
See, but the anniversary party is how you should probably treat your trip to Jamaica, right? It was an opportunity for us to bring the family together. You know, we've been together 25 years. A lot of our family never even met.
Right.
Right.
True. And this
So,
we're doing
you
this
know,
off rip. Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah.
you know, my dad meets your grandma.
Yeah.
She still hits on him today. She still flirts
That's
with him.
hilarious.
Right? And just people that, you know, both sides of our family had never really gotten together. Because I was in the military. We both lived away from everybody. When we got married, no one was around. Lynette, maybe. Your auntie was around. So, you know, this is how you should probably treat the Jamaica trip, is that there's going to be people from your family coming in.
Yeah.
Probably be the first opportunity you get a chance for them to meet, get
Yeah.
to know each other. And the good thing is you're doing it early, right? You're not doing it 25 years in, right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
So you'll see
yeah.
Coco's family. You'll have most of your family. We'll all get a chance to link up. We live down the road from them, right?
Yeah,
We're in
that's
Phoenix,
true.
they're in Louis, and you know.
Yeah.
So that's how you should treat it, you know?
Yeah.
On the other side of the spectrum, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. What does a Bajan feel? What does a Bajan feel about? Would you do? I don't know what your initial.
You were at our wedding, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too messed up.
I think it was Pablum. I think you were like 2 years old.
Yeah.
it was the juice, the milk. You were milk drunk.
No,
was
you
drunk
were
alcohol.
dressed like a boss too. You had a nice bow tie and everything. It was great.
So would you do a big celebration again?
We did City Hall for our wedding. $100. We had 13 people, and I was making $7 an hour, bro. I wasn't doing any big wedding. But when 25th came, we did Napa. We went out and did that by ourselves.
Okay.
And then because we had our 50th birthdays coming up, we had parties for those.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So,
That's another. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's
so we
yeah.
use that for our parties. But 60th coming up in 3 years, so we'll
Hey.
throw down in 3 years.
Okay. Yeah, my godparents, they did something very similar. So they were celebrating their 70th birthdays and also their, I want to say 35 wedding anniversary, something like that. And they also did that too. So they combined them both celebrations into one, and just a beautiful thing, man. So I love seeing that though. I love hearing stories about just couples that have been together for many years, because I feel like it's the stereotype or the way it's played is like, oh, marriages don't last anymore. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's true. Like, yes, sure, there's definitely people who don't last, or marriages that don't last many years, but there's so many examples of couples that are able to last many years and have fruitful relationships and marriages. And I think we need to promote that, especially within our community, man. Especially within the Black community, like we got to promote that and just talk about that more because we need to see those examples of just the family dynamics and the relationships just going through that.
I mean, ever since Will and Jada let us down, we need something.
Yeah, we need something, you know? So, no pressure, Shaq.
Everyone in this room here is married.
Yeah.
I've been with Angie since 1985.
Damn.
So it's a long time.
Yeah.
And emceed 61 weddings and only 5 divorces of 61 weddings. So the MC makes a difference.
Wow.
You're like Steph Curry.
That's
Steph Curry.
Is that the sales pitch?
You have
Control's right. He
His
said.
record's good.
yeah. You have on there something that I can't remember what you meant by it.
Yeah,
but it's a
yeah,
good
I got
segue,
you. It is.
Is it the beige flag?
It is the beige flag. It is
We
the
talk
beige
about
flag.
Beijings.
Yeah. I mean, we
And
could
we talk about my
That could be a
beigeness.
beige. Yes, the beige rage is is a common thing. But no, we were talking about this a while back. Ashley and I, we had this discussion about like a beige flag. So everyone knows a red flag, right? Red flag's like, all right, stay away. This is like your stay away sign if you're dating someone or in a relationship, whatever, right? The beige flag is more of something that's like an annoyance. Or like a quirk that like your significant other has. It's like it's weird, but you can live with it. It's not a deal breaker. It's not a showstopper.
Okay.
So we brought this up when we were with some other couples in Buffalo, and like, yo, it got heated. It got heated because you start thinking about like, what is it that I do that might annoy my spouse, or vice versa? And it's usually easier when your spouse tells you like something that you do that is really quirky or annoying or whatever. But then it starts going, well, oh, you think I do that? Well, you do this type of thing, right? So it really gets funny. But just wanted to bring that up because I feel like this is a nice space where we've got a lot of
it's
couples
safe.
in the
Nobody
room.
else is going to hear any of
No
this
one else is
anyway,
gonna
so
hear
we might
this.
as well share.
You guys are newlyweds. Let me tell you something. You guys are newlyweds. If your spouse is not annoying you, one of y'all's faking. Okay? Somebody's faking. Right? Like if everything you do every day is just happy, and you're the greatest person ever, somebody's faking.
Somebody's
Somebody's lying.
Yeah, 100%.
Somebody's a liar or somebody's a sociopath. Either way, somebody's a liar.
Either one. You gotta embrace, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
When you're, there's things I'm sure I do. I'm sure I drive my wife nuts sometimes.
Yeah.
But she embraces that.
Yeah.
Right? She lets
It's
me
part
be
of
me.
it. It's part of the whole package.
Yeah.
So just don't fake it.
You gotta pick your battles.
Yeah,
You
that's-
gotta know which ones to
Yeah.
lean in on. Right.
So let's stop being vague now. Patrick,
All right.
I don't know if I want to ask you
Don't
what.
pussy out either.
I don't know if I want. If I'm going to ask you what are yours of Ashley,
Tell the
or
truth.
what you think.
Ashley, don't.
I'm going to be nice about it. Or what you think Ashley's are.
I know she's got a list ready to go.
Yeah.
She got a list
Ashley
ready.
ready.
You want to start? You can start with her.
Go
Okay,
on,
wait.
Ashley.
So am I sharing your beige flag?
Yeah. Or do you want me to share yours?
Yours.
Okay, you can
for-
share mine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Safe space.
All right. Yeah.
I
No
love
one's
it, I
the
love
same.
it,
We're
I
not
love
like
it.
worldwide or anything. But no. So hers is pretty funny. So I feel like for Ashley here, she's done this a couple times where I'll walk into the bathroom and
Oh, it's personal.
and there's stuff in there that I didn't leave in there. So she doesn't always remember to flush when she's done.
No.
Evil Empire, laughing all the way to the bank.
Let's be clear. Okay.
Technical
We're a technical foul for real.
Clear. Let's be clear here.
Go anywhere with
Okay.
Don't worry, I won't use this as a clip on Instagram.
Yeah, for real. I'll make sure.
It's like time code.
It's
20
okay.
minutes.
It's never been a number 2 situation. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
important to make.
Because he's conveniently leaving that out.
No, he talked about it like it was. He talked about it like it
That's
was.
solid.
Right?
That's not
He's
good.
leaving that out. Never, ever, 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 ever.
There's one time.
Ever, okay? But sometimes when I'm about to go in the shower, okay, it just I have a little tinkle.
Yes.
And
Normal thing.
yes, and I close,
then flush the tings then.
but I forget.
Flush the tings.
I just
Number one,
forget.
it doesn't matter.
No, there's
I just forget.
There's been other times.
You
That's
never
it.
heard of if it's yellow, let it mellow. That's sustainable. That's said about I said in water. You talking about pee?
All right.
That's it.
You talking about pee?
There's been other.
That's it.
All right.
Why'd you make it sound like it was something else?
That's it.
Damn. I got a whole agenda on you, man.
No.
It's an evil world we live in.
If just pee, then don't be mellow. And talk about it. If it is, then you dead wrong.
There's been 1 or 2 times where it hasn't just been.
1 or 2.
But that's all.
If it's just pee, you gotta stay mellow yellow. If it's pee, you gotta stay mellow yellow.
This is why it's a beige flag, because I can live with it. I flush
beige.
it, I let it go.
Beige.
It's fine. It's a beige flag. All right.
Actually, now that he's got it off his chest, what the fuck are his beige to tan?
What do you mean beige to tan?
To brown.
To brown.
Because he's crazy.
Girl, you
All right. So it's super weird. I didn't grow up this way. So he.
I
Okay.
didn't grow up this way. Is crazy.
Crazy. That's crazy. I'm just trying to live. That's not even bad. That's not even deviant shit. That's not even bad.
No,
I'm getting cooked.
I love him so much. Okay, so there's a reason why his sister, God bless her, calls him Mr. Safety all the time. So, you know, like a regular, like a spray bottle, for example, like a cleaning, like a Lysol bottle, for example.
Right.
He always closes everything to the off position. So you know how you have to like.
So you put everything on safety?
Yeah, it's gotta be off.
But like everything, like every spray
It's gotta
bottle.
be off.
He turns it to the off position. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Listen.
So when I try, I just need some Windex.
Not yet.
I just need some Windex.
Damn, nigga.
And I'm here trying to like squirt, and it's just nothing.
Appreciate that when you have kids.
Exactly. Exactly.
Damn, nigga.
Exactly. And that's why I'm like, I admire that so much because I never grew up that way.
Thank you.
Everything was just ready, accessibly, right? So I
You
love
said
him
it
for
like
that.
he did some weird, honestly
that's weird to
deviant
me.
shit though.
That's weird to me,
No,
right?
it's gotta be
completely
cool. It's gotta be off.
it's objective.
Listen.
So that's weird to me. But yes, that's the beige flag for him. So I can live with that. But
Yeah.
it's weird. It's just weird.
these are
I don't
cute.
know anyone that does that. Honestly, I have not met anyone that does that.
It's just good
So,
when it's locked.
yeah.
You don't have to worry
That's
about it
mine.
accidentally spraying. Or
I
someone gets
hear
sprayed
that,
in the
but I
face.
hate.
What do
I
you mean
never like.
accidentally?
It's just.
Like-
She's like, it's just us. It's just us. I feel that. I feel that.
It's so weird.
Well, thank you guys for sharing so much. Let's move on to the next topic.
Y'all are welcome. You're all welcome.
You know what? You guys are good. That's your issues. Y'all are good.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
I'm sure
Like you
more will
said, we're still
come.
newlyweds. We're still early.
Because space for
It's
growth.
still early.
Y'all are good.
You know what's even better? Patrick, when I said let's move on to the next topic with a couple claps, he went with me. He didn't even say, well, hold on.
I want to hear anyone else.
I'm willing to share.
Okay, go ahead, sure.
I have one.
Go off.
It's not gonna be that bad. You know?
I actually
It's
don't
beige.
care. Like, you should just from your soul.
Yeah,
Okay, from my soul.
From your soul, yeah.
This one's gotten to the point that I've had to start sharing with other people about what this is.
All right. Get off your chest.
Let's just say tonight ends up where we just have a blast. We all start taking beautiful pictures. We go out. We have videos and all this stuff.
Shit.
I look fire. Like this is like a fit that I put together, and like the lighting in this room, it's really working. I know that if those photos are taken on Coco's phone, it's like it's a graveyard. You'll never see it again. If I have to ask for it,
Right.
I have to ask 3 times. The first ask is just to put it on the radar. The second ask is to say I'm serious. The third ask is like, okay, it's been like 5 weeks. Can I have this picture from when we went out and we both look good together? Because you're not gonna post it. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram
That's
and then do the
hilarious.
collaboration because that's the only reason Coco posts anything on Instagram, as we all know.
Is this why the cadence in your posting has changed?
Yes, yes, because she gets all the fire pictures of me, and I gotta wait till it's time. I gotta let them cook on her phone.
She's got a calendar. She's got it like planned out for you. That's
Brandon, we went out with Brandon one time.
Yeah.
And we took some fire pictures. The bar was super dope.
Yeah.
And he texts me in the next morning, as you do with your friends when you go out.
Right.
Yo, can you send me them pictures? Ask Coco to send them pictures today. I'm like, give me a few days. Just give me a few days. I'm like, you know what it is, man. That's my baby.
Why?
I'm gonna defend myself.
Yeah, come here. Yeah, come to the mic. Come to the mic.
Well, first of
all, I just like to acknowledge that everything you said is true.
Thank you.
And it's absolutely fair. And everyone knows I'm not the best with my phone. And if you name a topic that has to do with your phone, I'm going to suck at it. I'm not the best. If it's social media, if it's texting you back, if it's calling you back, if it's answering the phone, if it's knowing where my phone is, not the best at it. Everyone knows me, so sorry about that. I'm definitely doing better. So I just want to shout out to me for progress. You know what I'm saying? Nothing?
Yeah, shout out to you.
I'm doing better.
The time frame is
But
short.
all I'm saying is that I'm really good at photos. I'm really good at taking pictures of photos or taking photos that are like the moment, like capturing the moment and of many moments, right? Like being like, this is it. But like, where mine at? So also sometimes that's why I don't post. It's like, who is getting my moments?
That's what you're supposed to.
You heard, Patrick?
Yeah.
What's funny is I was watching that like a participant. Word.
So
That's right.
No,
So
but
sometimes it's not
I also do remember being at the Grove in LA. Sorry to cut you off, and I took some pictures. This is like V1 us.
No, this is a long time ago. She goes, this is not a fair story to even bring up right now. This is so unfair to bring up right now. I want to point out that this was like the second time he came to LA, and this was this is like years ago, okay? And this is also when you weren't good at taking pictures of people. So like, don't do me. Don't do me.
It was like, it's LA, an outdoor mall. There's a fountain. There's a lot of things going on. I took a nice picture, a bunch of them, and she's like, you just take pictures that make me never want to take pictures again.
I did. Like, it was rude. It was rude. It's rude. I apologize many times, everybody. I know that wasn't nice. Again, that was how many years ago? Like 3, 4. I don't know. It was a long time ago. And I've already apologized many times. I know that wasn't the nice, but that's how I felt. And he wasn't that good at the pictures at that time. And it wasn't right and it wasn't nice. However, where are the pictures of me? So sometimes I forget because it's not even. I'm also a very in the moment person. So I'll be like, this is beautiful, let me capture it. And it was just about, this was beautiful, let me capture this. And I forget that like, oh, I should send this to someone and they should post this. And like, this is like content. Like sometimes it's not, that's not front of mind.
To your graveyard.
It happens. I don't have a defense. I don't have much of a defense. It's just wrong and it's not cool. But I just want you to know I'm not doing it on purpose.
Okay. Do you have a beige flag for me? It's only fair.
Oh, I have so many, but
my God.
For me, it says more about me than him because I'm just a pretty beige flag ass bitch where everything irritates me, and I'm like, damn. Well, what the heck? So sometimes you have to know yourself to know that like maybe that's not that big of a deal. So I don't like know what is a flag to say and what is just me being annoying.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, start with
first in mind.
Okay. I would say the most annoying thing to my life on a daily.
Oh man!
Good God!
The build up, right? Yeah.
She can give you the.
She's got
It's actually probably in your book.
Yeah. It's in the Excel.
It's actually not in my book.
Page 5. Beige flags.
No need to write it down. It's a constant thought. Because it's a me thing. It's not. It really is not. And I'm not saying this to be nice or PC. Like it's really not a Shaquille thing. I recognize it's a me thing. So like it's just about dealing with yourself sometimes.
Sure.
But even if that's something that your partner brings up, you might be like, that's a beige flag. That doesn't really matter. But like this is annoying to me and I just have to get over it.
Right. Okay.
Because that's what a beige flag is, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. You don't put anything back. You don't close the cupboard. You don't
Hey,
close
yo,
the
what the
refrigerator. You
fuck?
don't close the freezer. You don't close the closet. You don't close the door. You don't close the toilet. You don't close the cabinet. You don't close anything. And I know where you get it from. I know you get it from Natalie. I know. Because I see Auntie Dixie behind me pointing at her sister. I'm like, I know.
I wanted your uncle.
Oh, really?
Hurricane Darren.
Oh.
I don't know if you just try to close things soft. I try to close it soft, and sometimes it just stays open, and that's not my. I'm busy. I moved on to the next thing already.
Can I say something that makes sense to me though? Do you do most of the cooking in your house?
No.
You don't.
Half.
So you should be ashamed. Do you do most of the cooking in your house, Natalie?
I do half.
I already know it's a yes. So you should not be ashamed, and I don't think I should either. But you and Uncle Darren should be ashamed.
Damn.
And that's all I'm saying. So, and I know again.
I'm sorry, I just wanted a Frosty.
But I'm like, what? The door's open for me. I don't know why that gets under my skin.
That would bother me.
I also remember being younger and leaving cabinet doors open and closet doors because who doesn't? And doors open and my mom being like, why can't you enter closet door? And I was like, she's a monster. Why does this matter? And now I'm like, this matters.
It matters a lot.
Like, close the door. Like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And that's my beige. That's my beige.
That's a good one.
So
Fair.
good.
That's
That's
really
really good.
That's a good one.
Space. I love it, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've got one.
No, because everyone did one.
No, this is not. This is not. This is not us. No, it's not us. It's not us. It's not us. This is
Don't do
what
me.
could be for
That's not
somebody
nice.
else. I'm not gonna double down and be like, no,
I
I'm
do have
gonna
another
get my
one.
feelings. So.
And another thing.
I do have another one too.
Wow. No. He's got another.
I got another one.
I have another topic that is that could be perceived as one.
Okay.
We all shower, right?
I hope so.
Daily.
Daily. That's good. We love to hear it. There's been a debate. I don't know if you've watched the show New Girl before.
No.
Yes.
Not yet.
I love that show. It's actually really good. Coco put me on. I thought it was just for girls. It's a really nice show.
One of the Wayans is on there.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's fine.
Damon Wayans Jr. actually.
Oh yeah.
There's a debate on that show
Yeah.
that is basically because they're roommates, like 20 somethings all living in a shared LA apartment. It's basically the premise.
Right. What could go wrong?
A lot. Boundaries being crossed is basically about like what it is. But
Yeah.
The debate is how often should you wash your towel that you use to bathe in?
Right.
And the show is stupid. It's obviously it's stupid in the sense that they're being funny.
Yeah.
The character Nick says you should, like, I'm just gonna play the clip. I'm gonna play the clip because it's the actor addressing it with a clip from him.
It's gonna outrage some people.
You think so? Let's see. Hold on.
People who wash their towels every day are insane. The towel does not need to be washed every day. It only touches your body when your body's clean. You gotta hang it up so it doesn't get moldy, but people go nuts. How filthy could you be after a shower? Maybe you're filthy after a shower, then you're an animal. Then also your pores are filthy. Just your essence is filthy. But you've just soaked and shampooed. You got about a week on that towel.
Why is my towel still damp?
Because it's not your towel. It's my towel, Schmidt.
No, it's not your towel. Your towel's the red one.
I'll tell you this, pal. I've never used that. I do use that one every single day.
Oh, God.
This towel's so warm and fluffy, it's like it's been in the sun forever.
This means you two have been drying your junk with the same towel.
I feel like this is.
Are you out of your mind?
What do you mean?
How do you think this is your towel? Do you even wash it?
No, I don't wash the towel. The towel washes me. Who washes the towel?
You never wash it.
You wash your towel?
You never wash the towel?
What am I gonna do? Wash the shower next? Wash a bar of soap? You gotta think here, pal.
I'm furious
I
right
get
now.
out of the damn shower, I'm clean as a damn baby, and I use the towel.
Let me ask you this. Have you been wearing my underpants?
Sometimes, yeah. Who cares? You guys don't wear each other's underpants, you're lying.
No.
We all wear each other's underwear.
What?
What?
No, we don't. What? That never happened. That's not happening.
Let's start with the towels. Let's go back to the towels for a
I'm
second.
not doing that.
So only happen with people who look a certain way.
Then you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
As black people say, for them people business.
Exactly.
For them people.
But I think if I'm gonna extrapolate all the actual substance from the actual guy who plays the character of Nick in here, who is obviously very disgusting and says like I don't at all because the towel cleans him, he shouldn't clean the towel.
That's raunchy, bro.
Weekly, that works.
That's like yeah.
The moment it gets that smell, it's over.
It's over.
If you've definitely gone too far.
It's over.
It shouldn't even get that far.
No, it shouldn't even get that far. Like a week, and then we're switching out. That's it.
Sometimes it's a couple days because the smell comes early.
That's true. Sometimes you might have to go early. Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah, you know what? Yo, when we had those 40+ degree days, you might have to take 2 showers a day. Like that towel's got to go earlier than a week. Like I'm sorry. Nah, bro. And some people don't even wash their whole body.
I saw a diagram where they were trying to say where men wash.
Oh my god, I saw this.
It was fucked up. It just shows you the hot zones. Yeah. And it was like armpits, crotch. And then it was like light on the chest, light on the arms, and like the extremities, nothing.
Nothing at all. Just let the water and soap drip to it.
It's like they it was labeled like water will take care of it, and it was like your hands and your feet.
That's gross.
Water will take
That's
care
gross.
of it.
Nah, yo, I gotta tell a story one time. man.
Please.
I gotta tell a story. So, it was back in the dark days, and I remember going over to this girl's place.
If you're new to our podcast, Back in the Dark Days means before Patrick was married and a wholesome man.
Yeah, thank you. And I remember going to this girl's place, and I went to use the washroom, and I see the towel. What was supposed to be like a white towel was
The
like
towel was musty?
musty and brown.
No.
And
It
then,
was a
like,
white towel that was brown?
It was like a light beige, maybe white.
Damn, nigga.
But it was brown.
Was it beige giving red flag?
Yeah, and then that was one thing, and then I started seeing flies around the apartment. I'm like, yeah, I'm out. I can't do this. That was like not a beige. We were like, don't pass go. Like that was just red flag all the way. Can't do it.
I mean, the dark days taught me a lot about them people.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
It's an evil world we live in.
Wash your towels, man.
Are you sharing a towel with your significant other? Okay, let's say it's your wife.
Yeah.
Would you share a towel with Ashley?
No.
I'm not talking to you, Ashley.
No. I mean, would I? Depending on the scenario.
It's like a one-time situation?
Like a one-time scenario, yeah.
Not if you have to.
If you have to, yes. But like, we're not sharing a towel. That shit is
Okay.
damp. No. That shit is soaked.
Question.
It will never dry.
Toothbrush?
That is nasty.
Fuck that, right? That's nasty.
That is nasty.
That's different.
Nasty.
We're not
Thank you
doing
for
that.
saying that, you guys.
Mm.
Nasty.
Gingivitis is contagious.
You got one.
I don't know, it came to my head and I just that was like one of them no filter things.
She's cracking me up. How much she's laughing.
Nah, that's dirty, bro.
No, that's nasty.
That's nasty.
No, Wayne, didn't you get karate chopped for like trying to kiss your wife with toothpaste in your mouth?
I got strangled, bro.
Oh my god!
I didn't deserve it.
It still was not deserving.
I go on the record.
Yeah.
And she's not.
We were brushing our teeth side by side as we normally do.
Right.
And then I decided with a bunch of toothpaste on my mouth, I was gonna go towards her. She pulled out her hand like a ninja. And grab my larynx, buddy.
She's a black belt, no?
Second degree.
Don't do that. You set your boundaries how you set your boundaries.
Ask anybody. Ask anybody. I'm a very good husband.
Hand still on his larynx. Ask anybody.
I'm with Andrew on that one. You were wrong.
I stand with it.
Trees are all.
That's
nasty.
Innocent Bajans getting choked out.
That's nasty.
That's hilarious.
So if we're not sharing toothbrushes, we're definitely not sharing boxers, right?
Yeah. Whoa.
Hey yo.
Whoa. Hey yo.
Yeah, thoughts on sharing
Hey,
boxers
yo.
with your homies or what?
Are you sharing
Down?
panties with your girls? Is that
Okay, so I have a story about
They
this.
need it,
Okay,
yes.
here we go.
So one time I was doing a fitting. I used to be a stylist. I was doing a fitting, and I had some people come over, some models come over, and they were doing a fitting. And one of the people that was coming over to do the fitting was a friend. She was also a model. And she came over and she goes, "Oh my God, it's such a long night. I forgot to pack panties." And I was like, "Oh my God, it's like a no-no. When you're doing a fitting, because you're gonna be putting on other people's clothes. Gotta have your panties, you know?" I'm like, "So what do we do?" So I immediately am like Googling the closest spot to go get some quick little panties, right? For the low. She's like, "I could just go in your room and grab some panties, right?" And I'm like, "No, you can't do that. Because the fitting was at my house."
No.
I'm like, "No, you can't do that."
No, you
These boys like ghastly.
Yeah.
No.
I was like, "Oh wow."
Clutching
I was like
pearls.
taken aback that it never even crossed my mind. I was taken aback that she even asked, right? Because I was like, "Oh, did you see me? I did like this, Natalie, when I said it. I clutched my pearls." So I said, "Oh no." And she said, "Oh, is that weird?" Verbatim. "Oh, is that weird?" And I said, "Oh, that's weird." That's weird. And she was like, "What do you mean?" And I said, "Girl, I don't share dick and I don't share panties.
Whoa.
Like those are the two things that I don't. I'm a very generous person, but those are things that are too intimate to share. So I'm not gonna share those things." I said, "Think about it. You want your tutu to touch my tutu?" That's right. And she was like, well, that's weird. And I said, well, that's the same thing.
That's what it is.
She's like, well, if you watch it, I said, well, if I watch it, your tutu still taking my dinner. Here? Is it saying, what are we talking about? And she was like, yeah, I think that's gross. And I was like, well, and then she went to the store and bought some panties.
Right. That's
So no, I'm
the
not
right
sharing
answer.
panties.
No.
Yeah. No.
Can't do it.
At all.
Not
Never.
sharing.
Never, ever.
Not sharing boxers.
You know how sure you give just giving her a pair. Like here, you take the.
But this is what I did.
Take it and keep it.
I went and searched because I typically have brand new panties with tags on that have never been worn, but sometimes I cut the tags off and wash them, and typically I have some of those.
How do you have new
So I
panties
said
chilling?
because I was a
We
stylist.
all have new pennies chilling, Shaquille.
Wait, what?
And that too.
We all have new pennies chilling.
And that too. You never know when you need to just grab and go.
2 years.
You got to grab and go, baby.
It's like 2 years still learning this.
You got to grab. You got to grab and go.
today.
But I didn't have them.
Always something with
I didn't
a tag.
have any more, so she had to take it to the store because I didn't have any more.
I would give her some old panties. Tell her to keep it.
No,
She didn't care.
because I don't want to disrespect your cootie as my
She didn't
friend
care though.
in a way that I wouldn't
She clearly
disrespect
didn't
mine.
care, yeah.
But maybe she doesn't care because she doesn't know. And as a friend, I need to let her know
She
that you
said,
should
"Me
care about
coochie,
that.
Sue coochie."
You should care about that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, Shaquille. All coochies matter, and so I just wanted to let her know that, you should worry about your coochie too.
If we didn't have sponsors, me coochie,
Yeah,
Phil
that
coochie would have been
that would have been fun. That would have been it.
Yeah.
Man. That's hilarious.
I mean, Crawler won't care.
That's wild.
I'm just trying to think of what you do with your boy. If he said, "Hey man, can I just wear some of your drawers?"
Yeah, it's not happening. Like, I'll give you a pair of shorts. And you like, nah. What? Like,
The fact that they had a whole conversation about it is just kind
there's
of.
no conversation.
If my boy asked me, I'll just have to make him feel
That's
as
women,
weird
right?
as
You know,
possible.
but if she
Ask me
wasn't
right
my
now.
homegirl, it wouldn't have gone that far. But because she was my friend,
Yeah.
it was like it deserved a conversation. Because just like if I'm unaware about, it wouldn't have been that. But if I was unaware about something else, let me know. Right? If we're friends, if we're people, should we not be helping each other grow?
Can we not talk
Let me
about
let you know that's
boundaries?
nasty.
Where are
Don't
the
do that.
boundaries?
Okay, hold on. Let me ask Malik and see how this would go. Yo, Malik.
You know.
I didn't expect to stay in Richmond Hill as long as I'm still here.
Yeah, that's fair. I can see that.
I didn't plan to stay over and go out too.
Mm-hmm.
You have any boxers I can borrow? All of a sudden, the feedback.
It was exactly.
Borrow. It sounds like they're optional tonight.
No, I'll give them back when I'm done.
No, just don't wear anything.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, go commando. I mean, if you really want to go out, if not, you could go home, or we could buy you some.
I've never done it, but commando denim sounds wild. It sounds almost violent.
That is actually
sounds violent. To
That's
my
actually.
body.
I'm scared, bro. That's a scared situation.
So does ball on ball, sharing
Jesus.
All I pictured was
Hey, yo.
That's violent.
Hey, yo.
Exactly.
Hey, no, the bad
word.
chafing. That's right.
Yeah.
Duh.
We're not doing that. Both are violent.
Hey, yo.
It's a no for me.
Nah, there's there's
not
delivery
happening.
services. You can just get a pack of boxers right now.
It's 20, almost 24, baby. It's too.
Yeah.
You guys are looking at me like I really answered it. I feel nasty.
But wait,
I'm just like,
but wait, why are you still trying to go out? You don't even have boxers. Your priorities are all fucked up. Your priorities are all fucked up.
Go home and take a shower.
Go. You need a shower. Are you worried about your boxers?
Go home and take a shower.
You're trying to touch
Take
Ronnie.
your ass home.
Are you trying to touch Ronnie and on boxers?
How are you even getting home? You have enough for an Uber. You don't have
You know
boxers.
what I'm saying?
all right. Okay.
Yo, imagine you're getting roasted.
Imagine. I feel
You
like
should get roasted, and that's the point.
That's it.
Yeah, I feel horrible.
Those are the things
You would
that
never
you're
live that
roasted
down.
For being dirty.
You would never live that
Like, I'm
down.
a roasted.
can we flip it to what something Vince Staples said about dating and why he is not in a
He's a
relationship?
very interesting guy.
He's a very interesting guy.
I enjoy conversation. I would love to have Vince Staples on the pod.
Did you?
I'd love that.
Listen, you got to see him on Joe Budden's podcast. I'll say. Yo, that guy, an hour and change, 2 hours of Vince Staples.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. He's got a lot.
It basically created a shockwave of a bunch of Vince Staples clips, including
Yes.
the one I'm about to play on the internet.
Let's talk about it.
But this one, he was basically like, he was on Big Boy's show, and basically saying that he doesn't date, or he's not in a relationship because he thinks he's too mean. He'll explain why, and I think it's completely valid.
Interesting.
Here we go.
You date now? Yeah, but they don't really work for me like that, to be real.
Really though?
Because I'm kind of mean, bro.
Really? Like, what do you mean? Like relationship mean?
yeah.
Would you tell a girl if she say, "Do I look fat in this?" Would you tell her, "Yeah, you look fat in that"?
No, I'm gonna be like, you sound stupid. Like, why are you asking stupid questions? Like,
okay, all righty. Turn it back on her.
If you look fat, then you are fat, and it's cool because we fat right now. Like,
go ahead now, make her feel good too.
No, it's just like it's common sense. Like if we fat, we fat. Like why are we tripping? Like nigga, why you hate yourself and you trying to bring me into it?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying like
love it. Dog. Yeah, love yourself.
But I'm just saying like don't be trying to use me to help you love yourself. Like that ain't how this works.
Don't use me to help you love yourself. That actually makes a lot of sense.
It's true. You gotta love yourself.
He says a lot of real shit.
Love yourself, and then I can love you.
Right.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah. If you fat, you fat. We fat.
How do you feel about this? Like this exact scenario that he's talking about, where he's like, where you get the question that where the answer is, baby, just big me up, please. Like that's what they're looking for. It doesn't matter what the actual
the
answer
words of
is.
affirmation.
It's just.
I feel bad that me and your aunt are just two mean people because if she asked me if you look fat, she'd be like, hell yeah.
You're on a disabled ship?
She'd be like straight up like, yeah.
And that's why there's somebody for everybody.
That's facts. That's facts.
Is it a West Coast thing? Am I missing that?
Yes, nigga. That's why y'all understand. I'll be like, no, this is not.
We just got one of those relationships where we just like real with each other.
No, we promised each other early on.
Yeah.
So we also, you know, if I'm fat or you're getting fat or whatever, getting out of pocket, tell each other.
Yeah, don't lie about it.
Yeah.
Tell me, please tell me.
Just be like, bro, your gut's getting kind of big.
I'm here for you, for somebody else.
That's what I'm saying.
That's real.
Yeah, I'd rather hear it here than in the street.
That's right. Hear it right in the house from my man.
Yeah.
Or I hear it out in the streets.
I'll be
please.
like, hey, what do you think about that? She'd be like, that shit sucks. I'm like, cool. Like, then I ain't trying to front with nobody
Gotta be
else,
honest.
right? You know?
Brutally honest.
I rate that.
I think we're just two mean people and shit. If Vince Staples is mean and shit, we're mean shit. No sugarcoat.
I rate that.
No sugarcoat.
I think above that, beyond being like, if you're a bit more direct than other people, which I think is what it really, you're not mean people. You don't have a mean spirit about you. You can be very direct without any fluff. And that's not mean, that's just a way of addressing things. But I think ultimately, if you could dish it, you could take it.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's the highest thing, right? Like just on a human like relationship with any person. But then also like finding somebody that communicates the same way as you.
Yeah.
This is how I'm gonna tell you, this is how you're gonna tell me, we both get it and nobody's offended.
The facts are the facts.
That's why it sucks
facts.
when my bro thinks he's mean. He's like, nah, he's just real.
Yeah.
Why are you? You're fat. You know you're fat. You knew you were fat when you showed up, right? Like, why are you asking me? Do I look fat in this? Like, come on.
But also, if she thinks she fat, she gonna be fat. She gonna be fat either way.
Right.
What's it got to do with him?
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Right. So
that's
I don't think he's mean. I think he's
a
realist. Girl that ain't
authentic.
Authentic.
So do we think that more men in this like age-old scenario of a woman or their woman looking at themselves in a mirror and asking for affirmation, is this basically saying, like, generally speaking, we should probably just be real? Like, there's other moments where you can big up your girl if maybe that's...
Things only get more complicated the more you sugarcoat it and try to walk around it and blah, blah, blah. Because then I got to keep up with the lie and you got to, oh, you don't look fat. You look like blah, 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 blah. And then it's like a whole other thing now instead of just the truth, which you could have fixed the first time it got brought up. But now on the 20th time, you're building on a huge lie that you can't come off of now at all because you've been lying for so long.
Okay, here's a challenge. Here's a challenge, though. Go ahead. Here's a challenge. And maybe you can answer this question.
Yeah.
We're Canadian, right?
There you go.
The context is a little different.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't even think it's like it's a lie per se. I think it's you got to know your partner and how they're going to take us.
So we're Canadian, right?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's not even. I don't know if it's sugar.
So how would you? How would you lessen the blow and not be so direct to a fellow Canadian
and that's it.
Lady who's looking for some affirmation?
Go ahead. What?
I call it the Kenny Rogers strategy of staying married.
Okay.
Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. It's pretty simple. Kenny Rogers, he's a genius.
Who's Kenny Rogers?
The gambler.
You gotta look up Kenny Rogers.
You gotta look at Kenny Rogers.
He's a singer-songwriter.
Country singer.
No way.
People understand.
That's a whole song.
Yeah, it's a whole song.
Yeah, I was playing my banjo over here.
That's all marriage is.
I heard
That's
rap
it.
bars.
The gambler.
Yo, honestly though, I feel like someone sampled him for sure. He's been sampled.
No, that's a fact. All those things, yeah. You
Can I
gotta-
tell you what I think it is?
Okay.
I think you remember when we were watching The Ultimatum the other day,
I was about to say Temptation Island because I love that show.
and one of the girls was addressing the other girl, and she was like, when I was saying all these things to you, and this girl was kind of a bully a little bit, and this other girl was kind of like more of a quiet, sweet girl, but she was very verbal and communicative about how she felt, but it was overlooked sometimes because it wasn't as aggressive as the other girl. And the other girl was like, well, I felt like when we had the conversation, you were agreeing with me. And you were like, yeah, I know what you mean. And she was like, I never said I know what you mean, but I do acknowledge that I have a problem with agreeable listening was the phrase that she used that I had never heard before. And I was like, that makes so much sense because I think that's what a lot of Canadians do.
You're just nodding.
It's not I'm agreeing. It's like it's saying I hear you. I'm acknowledging that you're speaking to me and I'm soaking in what you say because it matters. But I think a lot of people read that as like you're saying that what I'm saying is valid.
You agree with me.
And I think that's sometimes the Canadian vibe of that nice like no, yeah, for sure, because you are listening and understanding and hearing and receiving. But that doesn't mean I agree with what you're saying, bitch. I'm just saying like, yeah, for sure. I hear you. I hear that.
So we're affirming the dialogue, not the point.
And that's it. And that's what happens a lot. Yeah. I believe that.
I believe there's a spectrum. On the left-hand side is objective reality. This is where it's cold, hard truth. And on the right-hand side, there's delusion. And we have to determine when it makes sense to give someone the cold, hard truth. Someone's looking fat. I don't need to say they're looking fat in that moment. That might be true.
That's
but Kenny Rogers. I'm
Don't hold them on that one.
going to hold them.
That's it.
Right? Because it's
That's
not
it.
the time.
That's it.
Right? That's all.
That's it. I firmly believe that. I feel like there's a lot of times where we get into situations where whoever we're talking to, where it could be a situation where it's like, well, they got upset because we didn't give them what they needed at that time. Because we were going in with what we thought they needed versus what they actually wanted to receive or what they actually needed in that moment. And it could be comfort. It could be maybe you do have to be stern. Maybe you do have to be firm. Maybe you do have to be a realist in that situation. But you might have to be more reaffirming in that situation, you know? And I feel like a lot of times that happens a lot where we're just not connected to what that person really needs in that moment.
What they're looking
for.
Like beyond those words.
Yeah, definitely. There's gonna be a time where you could be real with them and say, yeah, you know what, this actually doesn't look good on you. You might want to try something else, but that might not be in that moment. You know, so it's just about finding and reading and understanding what someone needs and giving them that in that moment, and then you can have another chance, hopefully, to actually give them the truth or whatever the case may be. But I definitely believe that. Yeah.
Can you be benign? Can you do no harm in your point? So whatever your point is, do I look fat in this? It's a trap, Batman.
You can't be indifferent.
That's not true. That's not true.
Right?
That's not true.
It could be a trap, Batman. So all I'm saying to you is,
Batman, it's a trap. Let me tell you what Shaquille says, because Shaquille's a witty little quick motherfucker too, right?
I have a podcast that helps.
Yeah. Let me tell you what he says. I'm like, is it getting thick in the stomach? Like, nope.
Man down.
I'll be like, is this fat? Like, do I look fat? And he'll be like, in all the right places. Or he'll say some slick shit that makes me forget all about the fact that I'll laugh. And I'll be like, what are you even, like, what is that?
Smoke bomb.
Yeah, throw a smoke bomb.
Exactly.
Distraction.
Exactly. Distraction. Get out of there. Abort.
But that's not holding him.
That's folding.
That's folding them.
But you gotta know when to.
Hey, you're learning.
Context.
You're learning.
Context.
You're learning.
Can I also
But
say?
that's a win. That's the only way to win. Is to distract.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Deflect.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Can I also
The only
say,
way.
now that Coco's been here for like 2 years, and not every Canadian will connect to this, but the fact that she's been living in Toronto for 2 years, weed smoker as well, this is very specific to that. Today, she's like, she just wanted me to pack the bong, right?
Oh my god.
So I packed the bong with the weed. I gave it to her. She comes back out of the washroom and like, here you go. She smokes it. She comes back. She's like, you didn't put any grabba in it. It's nasty without grabba in it. I'm like, spends 2 years in Toronto, learns what grabba is, and needs it only.
That's it. That's the only way she can do it.
Remember before when you put like a skosh of grabba, and I'd be like, why is it so spicy? I used to like complain. I was like, this is disgusting.
It's just, she needs seasoning.
That's what you would say. It's a seasoning.
Seasoning.
Now I'm like, where's that?
Still in relationships, but I want to go to Lil Boosie.
Oh boy, of course.
Lil Boosie has he's been having a trying time with his family right now, and it's more so with his baby mother and his daughter.
Right.
Mostly his daughter, from what I understand.
Okay.
There's some high level. She's been accusing him of basically throwing money at the relationship, and that's what he does, and apparently that's not what she needs, and he's saying I do all this stuff and she's being ungrateful, and it sounds like the baby mother might be somewhat involved. Long story short, he dropped a diss track.
Wait, what?
He dropped a diss track on his daughter, and this is a teenage daughter. And if you remember, I don't know, I gotta find it real quick if I can.
This guy's always making news for the wrong stuff, bro.
We talking biological daughter?
Yes, biological daughter.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is his daughter when he got free. This video dropped. She's.
Hell no.
I don't know if you remember.
I told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas. Y'all thought I was playing, but I told y'all niggas he coming home today. He coming home today. He coming home today. Told y'all. Y'all better believe it. The streets is his.
So that's his daughter, like a decade ago.
That didn't even feel that long ago. That's crazy.
I know, she's a teenager now.
Yeah.
And they don't get along.
Damn.
So here's I say this all the time. I swear to God. I told y'all.
Yeah. I swear someone threw that in a song. No.
I would love to throw this.
I feel like someone did.
Boosie and his daughter?
Yeah.
This little girl,
no.
who's now a teenager, doesn't get along with her dad.
Yeah, this is when he was coming home. Like, she was getting excited, but now she's a little bit more grown,
It was like
and
a
they don't
viral
beef.
clip.
That's sad.
And I do think it was in a song. I feel like it was Kanye, but I could be.
I feel like it was Kanye. Yeah.
We don't want no devil alone.
Shoot, yeah.
So here's a clip from the diss track.
Baby mama, she done hit me with the child support. Old dirty ass bitch bout the line coat. Well, that AMG Benz, I'ma need that back. Won't play it like that, you ain't about to keep that. Guess the bitch still mad cause her brother got wet. This the same nigga fuck your little sister in the cat. Yeah, you suck bleak dick while I fuck you from the back. You ain't never been shit but a fucking hood rat. You on crate fillet. Go to jail, everybody tryna snake your ass. People feel you going down there, snake your ass. I'm about to rip these motherfuckers like paper bags. Cut off my daughter for life, you on crate fillet. Girl called me a bitch ass nigga. Hold on.
He's like, I cut you off for life, you ungrateful ass. And
Wait,
then
did he make it like a decade later?
no, it's not in a response. So originally she was in support. She was excited that he was coming home. So that was out of context with what's going on right now.
He cut off his daughter?
He cut off his daughter.
Damn.
That's insecurity right
And in the
there.
video, she does call him a bitch ass nigga or something like that.
His daughter
Which is-
does?
Yeah, which is why even in the ad libs, him saying she called me a bitch ass nigga, it sounded like he took that shit to heart, like the words.
I mean, maybe you are, bro.
You know what's the most bitch ass nigga shit ever? Is
To
to
make a
make a
diss
diss
track?
track about your child.
Your child.
About your baby?
I don't know, your child in general.
But your
That's
baby?
bitch ass.
Are you
But you're
serious?
you're to your point, your child.
And your
Nigga, what's wrong with you?
mother.
And
What
your
are you doing?
Still a child.
What?
You can't
She's
recover
not
from
even
that.
20 years old yet.
What are you
No,
that's wild.
That's
We
waste,
got
man.
we have a phrase for
No,
that
I
in Southern California.
I don't feel like I need to know anything else.
What's the
It's called
phrase?
extreme bitch acidness.
Yes.
That's some bitch shit right there.
That's some
man.
bitch ass.
Like, I don't understand why.
She called him a bitch ass nigga.
Okay, so that's bitch ass.
For him to
Is that
respond
not
like
bitch ass
that
nigga
is
shit?
just extreme bitch ass.
That's
Yeah.
called a hit
Just-
dog hollering.
Yeah.
Damn.
He hollered like the hit bitch dog he was.
Yeah.
Damn.
What else he saying in the rest of it? I think he
Grateful. Hold on. All the shit I did for this fucking child. Niggas ungrateful. Talk to 'em. Bitches ungrateful. Talk to 'em. These people ungrateful. I don't even want to talk to 'em. Grateful.
He's harmonizing.
Ungrateful. You gotta harmonize. Indeed, ungrateful.
Oh,
Do you understand
then he went in the damn studio multiple times to say these things about his child. Then he shot a video which has a lot of organizing and scheduling and hiring involved.
Off the dome.
Monster.
I think we can all agree that Lil Boosie's not a good role model.
Nah. Lil Boosie is just Lil Boosie.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get confused because people say a couple things
He
that
said
make
some
sense,
things, but a lot of times
everybody,
he said some
you
other
know,
things.
like I think it's a famous quote. I don't know who it was, but they're like, if you keep people talking enough, everybody will say something that makes sense.
That's true.
So like, what are we really talking about?
He's making deadbeat parents look good right now. Going to court, but Your Honor, I didn't do that shit.
He made an anthem.
I honestly don't know.
I didn't do that shit, Your Honor.
There might be a handful of real life scenarios that makes it appropriate for a dad to hop on.
I can't think of one.
I don't know what it is.
I can't think of one.
I can't think of one. I can't think of one.
I don't know.
No, I can't think.
I still wouldn't.
I can't think of. No, still.
You don't. Like what? But that's also the other thing. I'm also of the mindset of we handle our shit internally, and the moment that we go outside,
you go public.
Like that's why I had a big problem.
But that's
with,
your
like,
baby girl.
And exactly, I had a big problem with like Keke Palmer and her boyfriend.
No. Not her boyfriend. Her boyfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not her.
Yes.
Her boyfriend, bitch ass
Yes.
nigga.
Exactly.
We talked about that.
But we're talking about a father-daughter situation. I don't know. That's crazy. I have to create the most ridiculous story.
You got a couple of guys in here who have a daughter, and my daughter could probably fucking shoot me in the nuts, and I probably wouldn't do that video.
No diss track, no.
Shot me in the nuts. Shot me in the nuts. That shit hurt. I only got one now, but I still love her. Real shit. Real shit. Like I can't think of any scenario where I'm gonna go on a track and diss my daughter.
No, that's what I mean.
There's just no scenario. There's just no scenario. No matter how dark you get.
Yeah.
There's no reason to even bring up dark scenarios, but think about dark scenarios. There's no matter how dark you get, no matter how dark your child goes, it's still your child, and like what?
Yeah, nah.
How is that where you went?
And you got serial killers whose parents sit in court and defend them and shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know, hey, he
And
killed
I
10
understand
people, but
that.
that's my baby. I love you.
It's their child.
Yeah, like real shit.
You know?
So that says a lot
Like,
about Lil
you're
Boosie. I say Lil Boosie gets canceled from the entire show. Like never bring that bitch ass nigga up again.
Yeah.
And you can tell him I said that, and you can give my address. Tell him come on by.
Damn.
Like his bitch ass.
He said run up.
Oh, cause I'm grateful.
We ready. We stay ready.
Phoenix is ungrateful
We
ass.
stay ready.
That guy, man.
No, he's Louisiana.
He's Louisiana.
I want to last one. One of the last clip before we go to start wrapping the show up.
Yeah.
I want to go to the YSL case because it's been a long time since we've been here, and I'm not going to get too Judge Judy on it. I'm not going to get too Law and Order with it.
Not do it, man.
But
Let's get the Law and Order.
There's one clip that I seen that I gotta show to the people. It's almost just this guy's trying to get an insanity plea. I'm just going to show you what's going on.
Tell your client to get a grip on himself. Good? Good?
This case has been going on for months.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well, I ain't Judge Glamble, and I don't play, so stop showing out. All right, let's see.
He's doing it with
Mr. Jimenez, you want to tell your client to get a grip on himself?
So because this is a podcast that you're listening to, some people might not be seeing, but there's basically a YSL defendant that's basically moving in an involuntary manner that almost he's trying to say that there's I don't know what he's trying to go for. Like I don't know what this is.
He looks crazy to me. I say he's crazy.
He might be on something.
Your Honor, he's crazy.
He might be on something. I don't know.
But to me, you've been in and out of the courtroom for months, is what I'm saying. And you're showing up on day 30 or whatever. I don't know how many court days you've already had. And now the judge is like, "What are you doing? Stop! Stop! I know you."
Who's just saying what's crazy?
Still possible.
You could go crazy.
That's still possible.
If you look back, the first time.
If you look back, I used to look different.
Wait. You said how many months now?
This has been going on. Actually, this has been going on for longer than
maybe
months.
it's like a year and a half.
Yes. So you can go crazy.
Yeah, that is true.
In jail.
That is fair.
Yeah, that's why I give him the benefit of the doubt. If someone's willing to stick to the script, he is crazy.
He can't go crazy.
The only thing that has me not believing him is the fact that it looked like he was dancing. Like there was like
It did. It looked like he was
No, but
He's also trying not to laugh at multiple points.
Who's the favorite crazy?
No, and he's trying not to laugh at multiple points. He was like,
everybody's crazy is different.
He hit a Mario.
Everybody's crazy is different.
Wait for the rhythm. It's like some Michael.
Let the laugh too.
He looks like Fable.
Do it.
So because his crazy has rhythm when it's counted, his crazy is rhythm. It's crazy. I know.
That's crazy.
He's crazy.
Hey.
I'm with him. He's crazy.
He is crazy.
He's crazy. No, he's crazy.
Okay, so what did this guy do? What did he
Kill someone.
Yeah.
Oh, he killed someone.
Yeah.
Oh.
But still, he might be so crazy.
In the one video, they're like reading him like everything that's happened and what he's being charged with, and I'm pretty sure he's being sentenced. And he's still at that point. He's still even committed, and he's still. So hey,
maybe he is.
I want to see all the videos.
I would love to see all the footage. Yeah, fair.
I mean, because he's crazy.
I think crazy.
He killed somebody.
But also his lawyers know,
He killed somebody,
they know
right?
the process, right? So they know to
Exactly.
be like, if this doesn't,
This is it for
if this
you,
doesn't
like-
pan out for us, then we can do this, and
Yeah.
we can appeal, and we can do this, and we can do this, and so like he has to stick to the script to a certain extent.
For sure.
But
And the lawyer definitely said,
I mean,
commit throughout.
I
It doesn't matter.
I definitely think the lawyer said to him, whatever the fuck you're doing. I think he surprised the lawyer too, and he was probably like, whatever the fuck you're doing, you better
doing
make
it. You
sure
better commit.
that this is what you want to do forever.
That's it.
Forever, this is you now, right?
That's how you know.
Bird
Judge
flesh.
straight up said, stop.
Yeah.
The judge was like,
No.
can you please stop moving?
This is from
Like,
a movie.
it's a joke.
No, this is
Remember the movie Usual Suspects?
Yes.
Kaiser Soze. Verbal was the name of the guy.
You never saw that, did you?
Oh, it was a good movie.
Kevin Spacey. Verbal.
So now, do you think it's real?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I think he's crazy. Period.
It doesn't matter.
If you want to commit to that, you're crazy.
Crazy like Fox.
He knows we're all looking.
If you want to commit, you're crazy.
That's it. You can be self-aware and crazy.
Yes.
Exactly.
What is it?
Two
Remember
things
in
can be true.
Godfather of Harlem, the dude, what's his name? The real guy
Oh.
that really went.
Chin Gigante.
He actually really he did the same
Yeah,
thing.
in real life. He pretended to be,
He pretended to do the same
I
thing,
mean,
and he
people do
committed
it.
to that shit for years.
People do it.
But he was completely sane.
Yeah.
So are you crazy, or are you just a killer on a mission that's just dedicated to the mission?
But I think to be a killer and to be dedicated to a mission, you gotta have
Gotta
something.
be crazy.
And just
I don't
the way
think-
that
I don't
Kobe
think
was a
so.
dedicated killer
I don't
on the
think so.
court. He's a dedicated killer in the
That's
court.
what I'm saying.
I don't think sane
Seriously?
people kill people. That's what I'm
Crazy.
saying.
What do you mean?
To kill.
If somebody touched your child, you wouldn't kill him?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Of course.
Kill.
So, but that's the same person killing somebody.
we had
So
this
that's not
conversation,
fair.
Like last weekend, where I was like, I could see why people like.
Exactly.
I could see why people could go in any direction when it comes to certain parts of your life, certain people, certain things happen. I could see why people would go from just being, living their everyday life and be like, you know what? I don't care about anything else. I'm just going to kill that person.
Yeah.
I can understand it now. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but like, I think you're crazy if you say that you can't. Not you, but in general, as a person, if you could say that you don't understand. Well, I don't get how somebody could kill another. You don't.
Yeah. You don't. That's what I'm saying. And also, that's not an insane thought.
It's not. Yeah.
I feel like there's a difference between saying you can understand why someone would do that and them actually doing it. You know
No,
what
of
I mean?
course. But-
Like, to get to that point of something has to like break, snap.
Yeah, but it starts
in
with
order for you to
understanding.
get to that line.
It starts with understanding. Like, if for you to understand, like for me to understand why someone would do that, is the start of me choosing if I want to walk down that path or not. I'm not saying I'm going to do it.
I don't know.
I think we're all inch from going over the edge.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm saying.
We're all
That's
inch
what I'm
from the
saying.
edge.
Like whenever somebody,
I think anybody could snap at any moment if the right thing happens.
If the one thing
Yeah.
in your life were to come into your life
You're not going to
and
be
like
Mr.
hit you,
Pastor Govey.
you're going off the edge.
Trust me.
That one little thing.
So when we say off the edge, what does that mean though?
What does it mean to you?
It's different for everybody else.
For everybody. It means something different for
Somebody's willing
everybody.
to die over whatever.
It's different for everybody else. That one thing in your life is going to put you over the edge.
It could be don't touch
Whether
my
that be-
kid,
yeah,
don't touch my wife, don't touch
yeah,
my money,
exactly.
don't do this, don't
Whatever
it
it
could be
is,
anything. It can be anything.
And we're all right there on
And
the edge.
everybody's right
Have you
there.
ever
That's what
seen
I'm saying.
the
I don't
movie,
think it's insane. Like I don't think it's only insane people that kill.
Have you seen the movie Prisoners? Anybody? It's with who's the guy who plays Wolverine? Sorry,
Hugh Jackman.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Basically, his daughter gets kidnapped. Hugh Jackman's daughter gets kidnapped,
I need to see it.
and he basically just goes full like
Taken?
protective dad taken mode, and he's like, well, the cops are only doing what they're gonna do. He's like, fine, well, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And there's the whole movie where like. I'm not even gonna go into, but like you watch it, and it's a very believable, normal guy who's just like, no, fuck this. This is for my daughter, or he's like, I don't give a shit about anything anymore.
Like Charlie Sheen falling down, huh? You ever seen that movie?
No,
You know,
that's
the guy's all button up. He just takes it from the world forever.
No, it wasn't
One day
Charlie
he's-
Sheen, but
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas, right? And then he's like, I had enough. World, I had enough. Right? And he just goes like straight psycho.
Yeah,
on everybody, right?
And that's why
Bad day.
whenever I see on the news,
That was a
it's
great
like
movie.
Somebody does something.
You haven't seen it? Watch it.
Somebody kills somebody, somebody kidnaps somebody or something, and it's like, oh, they never even had a criminal record. It's like,
Listen,
it started today. Like,
It's
what does that
liberating.
mean?
It's liberating. So I came back from Iraq. The therapist is like, hey, do you feel suicidal? I said, no, I feel homicidal.
Damn.
She looked at me and was like, what do you mean? And I said, I'm not going to kill myself. I love myself. But if the wrong person crosses me, I'd probably take them out. She's like, we got to talk.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to admit you're going to have to stay for a while, right? Because it was liberating for me to say, nah, I could probably, take somebody out.
It's great for you to say.
It was.
It was say out loud because some people keep that
self-aware.
and that's where it falls and turns into something.
That goes back
darker.
to what you said. It starts with understanding.
They come back
it
from
was
a
very-
war, though.
Yeah, it was a very
Yeah,
important
right.
thing for me to say to her because I was like, I just seen people getting killed, and I could probably do it if I had to.
You have to, yeah.
And so, it's, I think anybody could get there. To Malik's point, like everybody's kind of accept that, we're probably all capable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you got to make sure that you manage it. You know what I mean? You got to stay on top of it.
Yeah. I don't mean to take this to a fantasy place, but like the Joker. There's the Killing Joke, which is like it's a comic that's all about his origin.
Yeah.
And you get to see, I can't remember what his name is or whatever, but it's him and he's struggling with his wife who's pregnant and he's got to get a job and he gets tied up in the mob. And the whole premise of this thing is that the whole origin of the Joker, who's like the most notorious DC villain of all time, who has thousands and thousands of bodies, and he's just a regular person. It all started with one bad day. It was one bad day. He was a regular guy.
Yeah, like falling down. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just got chills.
Yeah. No, realistically, it's like when people think of like when somebody's getting murdered or those kind of like very dark situations with people, they think it's like something monumental, and it's like, that could only happen over there, it could only happen over here, certain people, certain times. Oh, he's probably doing the wrong thing, wrong place, the wrong time.
Or they had long-term intention.
Yeah,
They,
but like
planned
no,
for this,
sometimes
right?
it's like life or death in the moment, and it came up in that moment, or anything could happen at any time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anybody's capable of anything.
We're all capable of
We're all
manslaughter.
capable of that.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Bring it back one step, we're all capable of
I'm not gonna plot it out, right? I'm just gonna,
Yeah, like are you willing to test somebody?
Not murder one. Not murder one.
Are you willing to test somebody?
Yes.
Is it worth the test?
I will not kill anybody.
This is hot mics. Just FYI.
But everybody here is mentally good. Uncle.
You're gonna double down again. I know, but everybody here is capable.
But in case you thought we saw.
This is the podcast episode that
I
did not
can't
age.
promise
This is
you.
So we can't air this one, right?
Do we want to end this off with get it off your chest?
Do you have something? The user platform?
That's the one. Yes. Use your platform.
You got something?
No. I don't have anything else to use my platform. Just like I would just tell people that are planning weddings to just do so, knowing that it's a long journey that will be. Now I'm learning, and I'm not even there. Gratified at the end, so it's worth it.
There you go. You got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Still learning every day. So
that's
Just want to have your back.
Yes.
Yeah.
So spend the money. Spend all them coins. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. No, that's not it. Don't spend it all. Don't spend all your coins.
Everything.
Spend all your money.
You'll get it back.
What's the show? Mortgage or Marriage? Marriage or Mortgage or whatever? Yeah.
Mortgage every time.
I've never seen a show where the title was just a question and I answered it and moved on.
I don't even need to watch this show.
It's Mortgage.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you have something to use?
I'm going to bring it back to something that was a topic we talked about a lot on cleanliness in this show, this episode. We didn't cover it today and we don't have to get into it now, but there's been a lot of dirty people or dirty things that have happened this past week. People vomiting on planes, people having diarrhea attacks in planes. There's a lot of stuff. So all I'm going to say is this, because we got to travel soon and my mind is just on traveling and just getting to Jamaica and just having a good time in one piece.
There ain't going to be no Jamaica.
So I just need people.
I told you the vibe will be soul plane.
I just need people to just, before you get on a plane, just have bland food. Eat something. Just eat oatmeal. I don't need you
Damn, nigga.
Don't have hot sauce. Don't have. That's funny.
Don't bring your belly. That's actually so fair.
Because
true.
All these stories I'm hearing now, I'm worried, man. I just want to get
Honestly,
there and back. I don't want none of this nonsense. No diarrhea.
I don't need the whole story, but why did everybody poop on that plane?
It was only one person.
Oh,
but it was like a train. Like they were trying to make it from like.
Oh, so it was a poopy train?
Yeah, it was like a diarrhea.
One car?
Yeah, one car.
Well, if it's a train and
No, it was on a plane.
It was on Air Canada.
I
Oh my God, they cropped us.
Delta was the diarrhea. So they were going from
diarrhea Delta.
No, Air Canada also.
Air Canada had vomit. So. People get excited.
Hey, yo, what the
before
fuck?
they travel, to eat all weird foods. I shouldn't say weird foods. Different foods than they're used to.
Some foods are weird.
Some foods are.
Exactly.
But just stick to what you know. Just drink water and get on your plane, and so we can go home. All right.
Mind your
That's all I'm
business.
saying. Just mind your business.
I got a feeling you got to worry about your return trip more than your trip.
That's what I mean.
People are in Jamaica just trying to eat
That
everything
just
in
really
sight.
grossed me the fuck out. Why would you even say that?
So just stay clean, yo.
Ew.
I'm about oxtail bone them. Sucking on that in the airport.
That's what I'm most worried about. I can't go nowhere away from him.
Pause.
He'd be good. It's other people.
He's got a strong stomach.
No, I'll be good. I'm going to be eating the same.
not
I
him,
told you,
other
the
people.
Holy Trinity.
What's the Holy Trinity?
Oxtail.
So insane. You can't even finish it.
I couldn't. You want to add another one?
I got it. Oxtail, jerk, escovitch.
Hey, I'm not even mad at it. I'm not mad at that one.
You can do that too.
I feel like
Just
that
as long as you don't throw curry chicken in there, because why?
From Jamaica? No.
Whoa.
No.
All right, we're gonna take this off.
No, curry chicken is not a trinity. It's like
It's no, but it's when she said not from Jamaica. That
Not from
I took
Jamaica.
offense. You took offense.
wow.
I heard.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
We'll take that off.
Sign off from the top.
Fight.
Yes. Appreciate all the listeners, all our friends in Buffalo. Shout out to y'all. Patrick Tennis
Dusty, apparently.
Grimy City. No.
Yeah.
Shop like shot.
Got it on my stuff. Make sure you guys follow Drink Crawler on Instagram.
Yes.
They're delicious and they do them things. So cheers, us. Cheers.
Not with the hype.
But yeah, curry chicken in Jamaica slaps. I don't know.
I guess we'll see.
We will see.
Trinity's invented.
Not on my menu.
I know.
I mean, cause I'm not gonna go to Trinidad looking for like jerk chicken. No,